Live 2 and 7. Okay. Now I'm going to mute you all. I don't know how. Okay, I'm still learning. Oh gosh. Okay, there you go. No, 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 no. Maybe this. All right. Okay, so I don't know how many will be coming today, and I'm going to just start because it's going to be lunchtime soon for us. So now I'm looking at 30 minutes, okay, and going over just tips so you can maximize the result of your Suburi. So I imagine you guys do Kendo, right? So I'm gonna just add some tips on top of your daily effort. And this is on live on YouTube, but the difference is on Zoom, which is in this Facebook group, I can see you guys, but YouTube I cannot see them. So that's the main difference. So if the smaller the group is better, actually, so I can see you guys. Okay, so now I know some of you were here, some of you weren't. So we just go over what we did yesterday, and we started with very firm posture. So when you take Chuda, you have to have good posture, right? And my advice is butt cheeks firm, right, and lower abs firm to get the feeling. Get a pillow between your knees, so you can kind of and squeeze it just a little bit, so you can feel the tighten these muscles around here, especially butt cheeks, and then you have to tighten your abs a little firm, okay, and that's how you should be standing, okay, hopefully not only in Kendo all the time. Okay, so that becomes your daily training. Okay, now with these tensions in your butt, all right, and then the lower ab, take Chuda. Okay, Chuda is the basic stance of Kendo, right? That. Now, a lot of people do this, so we want to avoid that. That's why we started with tight butt cheeks, tight lower abs, okay? And your head should be on top of your shoulders, not forward, right above your shoulders, okay? And upper body should be relaxed, okay? This is not good, okay? It's like military, like you have tension here, right? Relax. Okay? Chew. Good, good, good. All right. Good, good, good. Your kama is pretty good. Okay, now knees should be facing forward. Right? Knees should be, as long as your knees are facing straight towards your opponent, okay, your feet will follow your knees. So you're not going to have kind of we call it like duck feet like this, or penguin, whichever you like. So straight. That's how you stand. And if you do aikido or other martial arts, you have tendency to have back foot facing out. In Kendo, we don't really have multiple opponents. Basically, we only go forward. So I think that's probably why we keep our knees straight. In all this Kenjutsu, that didn't matter because you have multiple opponents, and also we have to fight outside as well. So, but Kendo, took its own path. Now we do kendo on the floor only, basically. So that's what it is. So if it's cooked a little bit, I think it's okay. Okay, now that's my personal opinion. If you have sensei don't telling you not to do it, don't do it. Okay. All right. Now, if you have sword, all right, nice and again, it's a weapon, but don't get too, tense because you have a weapon in your hands. Nice and relaxed. Nice and relaxed. Okay. That's how you stand, but tight. All right. And let me see your strikes. Okay, let's go up. Jogiburi. Straight up, straight down. Straight up, straight down. Okay, good, good. 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 Good, 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 good. That's good. That's good. Okay, let's see your main strike. Man. 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 Okay, good, good. Just quick, I talked about this yesterday, and if you weren't here yesterday, I have a video on YouTube, all right, and so you can go back to the YouTube. I should post it on the Facebook. Yeah, I'll post it on Facebook. I'm gonna go over it really quickly. When you stop your sword, make sure you stop your shinai or whatever you're using. So the kensai doesn't move too much, like this. It's moving too much. That is caused because the amount of the power in your hands are not balanced. So if they are balanced, about the same amount of power in your hands, it won't go. So make sure it's nice and relaxed. Very relaxed. If you tighten too much, it start going shaky. Boom. See? Going nice and relax, nice and relax, nice and relax. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, is it trapper? So you're kind of tensed up. So nice and relaxed. Nice and relaxed. Yeah, yeah, good, 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 good. Yeah, good, 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 good. All right, good, good, good. I think you guys doing good. So when you do suburi, empty cuts, remember. So it is to shape your form, correct form, right? To have good form, and at the same time you're learning how to control your weapon. So don't be controlled by weapon. So if you try to swing too hard, this is controlling you. So to control this, you have to know how fast you have to swing it and when to stop it. Okay, so if you think you're tense, which Shinai tells you you're tense if it goes like this, right? So, and you start slowing down a little bit and learn how much power you need to stop your sword. And to do so, I talked about this, both hands together in strapman. It's easier to learn to balance the power. Easier to stop like that, right? So get this feeling first and then start having a gap between your hands like you grab your sword. Okay, and if you can get the same feeling out of it, you're doing good. Right? That's one way to check yourself. All right. And I went over all kinds of stuff yesterday, right? So I'm going to show you something about lower body today. All right. And we have lunges. You know, when you have lunges, when you strike man, I'm going to lower a little bit this one so you can see me lunging. When you strike man, you go boom, lunge. Okay, either it doesn't matter if your heel is up or not. It's like stretching your Achilles and calf muscles, right? Man, like this, and lunge. Man, all right. And the important thing here is don't lean backward or lean forward. You can comfortably strike in, bend your front knee forward. Now this is the form of your main strike. Okay, so if you're kind of doing this, it's not good. Yeah, form of main strike. And if you're using katana, like iaido, okay, it's like this, like that, right? So literally, it just lift up your body off the floor, and you're doing same thing. Pom, pom, right? We call it iaigoshi. Is it iaigoshi? My Japanese is getting rusty too. I can't speak any language anymore. Okay, so you go like that. So make sure that when you do this, butt cheek should be tight. Butt cheek tight. And switch. Usually we go 1, 2 as a practice, 3. Now you can, when you do that, it is very good practice for your kendo. Okay, but to do it right, make sure your knee is about the right angle, or knee should be above your foot. So if your right knee is forward, knee should be above your right foot. This is too easy. Man. Okay, man. Straight. Good. Okay, don't go too much forward. You're gonna bust your knee, okay? No. So key is you don't want to hurt yourself, but you want to get good result from this exercise. So nothing changes upper body. It's normal man strike, right? Normal man strike. Man. But you have wide stance. If you do that like, so this one, it's kind of pushing you back, and this one pushing you forward. Front foot pushing you back, back foot pushing you forward, so you can keep your posture. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. Straight. Okay? And switch. Slide forward. Idea is you keep your body straight up and keep lunging. Switching your feet. Okay? Good. You're doing good. Good. Okay? And then to maximize this effort, okay, you strike me, right? From here, imagine you have your opponent right in front of you, all right? And then go, take a little step forward. Take a little step, oh, hello. Oh, Nigel. That's great. Take a little step forward, okay? And from here, you start going forward. And at the last moment, you strike. Okay? And come back. Left foot. Unless you want to strike with left foot, but it's an exercise, so let's train both feet, okay? Both legs, 1, 2, and then from here, the last moment, strike. Keep your back straight, okay? Right foot forward, ball, ball. Okay, so last movement is very important. Last movement, you strike. Yeah. So this is kind of making it, when you strike man without with bogu on, yeah, you go ta, pam. That's how you strike man. Okay, we don't really lift up our sword until we really want to strike. So that's the idea of when you put men on, when you fight. You don't go, yeah, there's a technique, but that's not really effective in real Kendo fight situation. So ideally you go, yeah, tam. That's the ideal man strike. Ta, pam. Okay, so we are making it slow. Okay. Keep your back straight, keep your back straight. Okay, balance, 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 and then last moment you do this. Pop. Okay. Pop. That's good. So if your knees start hurting, that's when you stop. Okay. Don't hurt yourself. Okay, Nigel, are you okay? Good, good. Nigel, this Zoom is for Facebook people. Okay, so at the Zoom Keiko virtual training at Patreon, we have conversation, but not this one. Sorry about that, man. Good, good. Okay. So here, good, good, good. Important part is for the lunges, keep your back straight, keep your posture, everything straight, 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 straight. And then at the last moment, hold it as much as you can, good chudan. Hold it good chudan as long as you can. And the last moment, strike, man. Okay, when you lunge, strike. Keep good chudan as long as you can. Last moment, strike. Good, 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 good. So now your this Suburi with lunges becomes directly connects to your Kendo strike with bogu. Okay, so once you get the idea of lunges, you can do normal nice and relaxed lunges from here. Man, okay? Man, okay, now you can do it pretty good, okay, without losing your good posture. Now you go, keep this posture as long as you can. Good, good, yeah, that's good, that's good. Everyone's doing good, okay, so that's one thing you can do. Good, good, good. If you do it like multiple times, 20 times, you get pretty get tired. Okay, now the other thing you can do, all right, squats. We didn't go over squats yesterday at the Facebook. Okay. Okay, so normal squats is boom. Right? But important thing is don't bend your knee. Of course you will bend your knees, but try to bend the hip joints here. Boom. Okay, and keep the knees above your feet. If you know good squats, and you don't have to keep your upper body right up like this. If you try to do that, your knee will go forward. We don't like that. We don't want that happens. Keep knees above, right above your feet, not further forward than toes. No, no, no. In. We don't go past the toes. In, okay. So best way to feel it is here. Okay, bend. Bend. Push the hip joints easier. Okay. Now, with that in mind, there are two types of squats. Okay, the commonly used is up and down, up, down, up, down. Right? Good, 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 good. Okay. Now remember, if your knee hurts, don't do it too much. Okay, now you have sword, so you are focusing, your focus shift to the sword. But I want you to keep your focus on your legs. Okay, that way you can get the good result from this squat. Squat suburi. Right, don't worry about this too much. Okay? Yeah. Good, 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 good. Okay, good. And then make sure, this is another thing, suggestion, when you do squats, bring your sword down a little bit lower. Okay, and if your knee hurts, have your feet apart from each other, a little bit wider. That will help you. Yeah. Najo, you want to do it a little bit slower. Too fast. Yeah. Okay, the important thing again is here. Okay. If you have, let's have your sword like that, right? As you squat, put it on the joint. This is how you should feel like. You can actually hold, right? So that's how you feel, man. That's how you should feel like. Yeah, yeah. And then go, okay? Now, another way of doing this is I found it more, it's not easier, but I think it's more realistic. You bring your sword up and go lower. As you come up, you strike. Yeah. So that way you can get the feeling of your real movement. When you lunge, you go down and strike. Right? And as you strike, you feel you should go you have to go up for real. You go, man, right? You gotta go up. When you put man on, you strike man. Yeah, man, and go up, right? So up, and as you strike in squat, when you come up, you can get the feeling as well. Okay? So you can do both. I don't know which one is better for you, but I do both. Okay? As a variation. So I can get the feeling of real man strike. When you strike man, yeah, man. This is what we are doing anyway. So I want to feel, man, that in the squat as well. Okay? So there are no right ways to do this. Only one way to do squats right is this. You have to pay attention to that. When you strike, it doesn't matter. You can strike here, you can go strike here, however you want. Okay? But if you do the squats part wrong, you're gonna bust your knees. All right, and a lot of people do squats, but sadly, they do squats like this, and it doesn't do anything. If you get kind of from there, if you do this, you're not. You feel nothing around here, and you can just keep going, man, like this, and you start hurting pressure. You start feeling pressure in your knees. So make sure you do it right. Here and here, a little bit of back muscle, the hamstring should be used. So if you change like this, you know which muscles you're using. It's amazing how little slight motions, slight motion changes which muscles you use. Okay, let's finish the meeting of the little squats. Okay, so make sure you do, as you go down, maybe butt little stick up. Okay, you don't have to keep your body upright. Okay, that hurts your knees. Okay, however you want. Let's strike man as you come up. So down and up, your hands up above your head and strike man. Okay, good. All right, let's do 10 times very slowly. All together. Okay, I come out there, I take shoulder down, come out there. Okay, you ready? Ich, man. Ni, man. San, man. Shi, man. Good. Go, man. Look, man. Shich, man. Hach, man. Q, man. Ju, man. Good. Come out there. Sankyo. Hasameto. Okay, now you can stand up. I'm gonna sit back in Seiza. Okay, so today we focused on the lower body. All right, and if you do this right, everything, whatever you do it right. Try to remember what your sensei tells you, right? Your sensei taught you before this pandemic started, and just do it humbly. If you want me to ask any questions, you can just leave me questions in the group, okay? So I'll try to answer that. Hopefully this week. I don't want to go back next week to work, but probably I have to. But as long as I can do this, I'll keep doing this, okay? So thank you for coming, and please give me feedback. Okay, this is my this is not first time, but I'm still learning how to use this. And it's very hard to communicate online, but so if you can give me feedback what I did well, or what I can improve on, that would be great. That will help me to improve my online skill. Okay, so thank you very much, and I will do next tomorrow too, right? I have session tomorrow, and I will double check with it. And here, I think tomorrow in the afternoon, I believe. And for Patreon, the members of Patreon, as usual, not as usual, morning, afternoon, night. Okay, if you can make one of them, that's fine. All right. Again, thank you very much for being with me. All right. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. I hope this was helpful. Thank you very much. ありがとうございました。